To finally be able to visit Lake Louise, the famous lake and one of Canada's most famous postcard, was what made us leave British Columbia and come to Alberta for the very first time, passing through beautiful landscapes along the way and camping in the middle of nowhere in our self-converted camper van. We will finally see Lake Louise and come across animals that we did not expect, and have our experience almost destroyed by the rain.
If you wanted to come to Lake Louise and not have many tourists, there's one thing to do: come when it starts raining.
Yes, it's a rainy day. We are Steve and Naz, and welcome to Oat Living. Literally learning how to use this thing as I go. Managed to escape the flood after all, and here we are in Alberta. It was such a long drive. We drove non-stop, as you guys could see, and just look at where we're camping. We came to Rafter 6 Ranch, and we're gonna show you guys this place and Lake Louise too, because that's where we headed off to. And Steven is killing flies.
These are great. These really kill things. They take standard batteries. It's pretty powerful. We'll link to it on Amazon.
You gotta do your hair while you can. While the generator runs, I'm here getting ready for the day. Breakfast is done. Charging up the Jackery is done. We are gonna hit the road soon and hopefully be able to see Lake Louise, because we heard there is a crowd there on weekends, actually during summertime.
That is crazy. That big Class A bus is towing a 4x4 pickup. It seems looks like a motorcycle on the back. That is absolutely heavy. Whoa, that must eat some fuel for sure. Speaking from a van life perspective, of course.
What are you doing?
Trimming my beard a little. Our battery was going a little lower than we'd like, even though it charges up with the
cigarette
with the
lighter.
car, with the cigarette
But
lighter
it's not charging
socket.
properly, or not.
Yeah, the cigarette lighter does not charge very strongly. We have a Honda 2000 generator. It's a little heavy, but hey, it does the job, and we're able to charge up the battery.
I think it charged in less than an hour. What,
yeah,
15 minutes?
It's kind of
like
overkill because the generator's at 2000 watts and it takes about 700 watts to charge in about an hour.
Yeah, I cannot praise these mountains enough. Albertan mountains are beautiful. There is a lot of texture to them, and don't even get me started on the lakes and rivers with mountains in the background. It's just so gorgeous. Right now we are going to Canmore. We also need to find a place to stay for the night, and we need to buy a pass for the parks. That's how we get to see Lake Louise. We need a pass for the park. There's a lot to do. We're pretty excited, so let's get going. So we arrived at Canmore and there is already a lot of traffic. Is the city always like this, I wonder?
I guess it's a weekend holiday city.
Canmore is on the way to Lake Louise. So we want to explore the town a little bit as well before we head off.
This is the little town of Canmore.
Well, we think it's little, we don't quite know. We're just driving through. They have an anytime fitness. If you have an anytime fitness membership, that's a great thing because
Good
you can
for van
shower.
lifers. And there's a bunch of little houses. I guess it's largely a tourist town where people stay.
At least the downtown of it.
Yeah.
It's very pretty here. There are some caves and other things to see.
In the surrounding areas.
Yes, we don't know if we're doing it today because Lake Louise is our priority, but we might do other things after Lake Louise, so let's see what we do.
And there's restaurants, there's like a A&W, there's a Subway,
Surrounded by Rocky Mountains, beautiful.
there's a Boston Pizza,
So do you feel like some pizza, Steve?
there's Alberta Wing Shack.
He doesn't.
So that was downtown Canmore, it seems.
Very sweet, very cute. It reminds us a little bit of Whistler. We were talking about it off camera.
What I've heard is this area is very, very commercialized. So it's lots of hotels and places to stay. And
Yes.
Very, very much of a commercial holiday area.
Yes, but that's the downtown. We haven't seen other parts of Canmore, but they made it really sweet. It looks really good.
Lots of camper vans.
Lots of camper vans. There are lots of us out there. There are lots and lots of us out there. Now let's fill up the tank. Seems like we finally found where to buy the pass. It's right there.
Welcome to Banff National Park in Canada.
Woo! Hi.
Two day passes, one for today, one for tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
$44.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye. So we got the pass. It's that little slip of paper there. And for two people for 2 days, it was $44.
It's $22 a day for a family pass.
Is that the glacier?
I think that is the glacier near Lake Louise. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
goodness, that's beautiful. Okay, we're very close to Lake Louise. Now we are soon gonna find out if there is enough parking for us or if we will have to take the shuttle to Lake Louise.
Let's go find out.
Let's go find out.
Guys, we have a little squirrel. Is that real?
Seems to be, and it has a little hole. Look!
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, so cute.
Funny, right next to the road, there's a little, is it a squirrel or no, what is it? I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It looked like a squirrel, but it's
And it's got its little barrel right next to the road. Here you can see the traffic and it sort of stands there looking at the traffic.
The poor thing seems to have just woken up just before his coffee. He was still making sense of life. Wow, you can see the glaciers even closer now. Look at them. We made it to the parking lot. It seems quite full. There is a part of it that said full. So let's see if we will find a place to park.
Try find a place.
Let's try find a place. Surprise, surprise, we arrived here and started raining.
Let's hope the rain holds off a little.
It starts raining the moment we were paying for the parking. But it was worth it.
So the park entrance fee is $22. The parking is $36. So
You
and
may as
then
well
it
just
starts
walk down.
raining. So
It is really beautiful. We didn't drive more than 5 hours and paid so much money to come here to let some rain stop us. We are enjoying this because we are resilient. Apparently, it's not advisable for people to swim here at the lake because the waters come from the glaciers and the water is very cold. Let's see how cold. Okay, we brought a lot of cameras. Let's go for it. It's not too bad. If you stay inside enough, you might get hypothermia, but that's it. It's the Fairmont. Hello!
hello.
Guys, this hotel has been here since the 1800s. This is the Fairmont Hotel.
If you're wanting to come to Lake Louise and not have many tourists, there's one thing to do. Come when it starts raining.
Yes, choose a rainy day. Lake Louise is a stunning glacial lake situated in Banff National Park, Alberta, approximately 180 kilometers west of Calgary. Known for its mesmerizing turquoise waters, Lake Louise is a major attraction in the Canadian Rockies, drawing visitors from around the world who are captivated by its beauty. The lake was first discovered by European explorers in 1882 and was named in honor of Princess Louise Caroline Alberta, the fourth daughter of Queen Victoria and the wife of the Marquis of Lorne, who was the Governor General of Canada at the time. The lake spans about 0.8 square kilometers, is about 2 kilometers long, and reaches a depth of 70 meters. The distinctive turquoise color of the water comes from rock flour, which is created by the grinding of the glaciers against the underlying rock. This fine sediment is suspended in the water and reflects sunlight, giving the lake its unique and vibrant hue, especially visible during the summer months. Overlooking the lake is the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise, a luxurious hotel originally built in 1890. The current structure, which dates back to the early 20th century, offers stunning views of the lake and surrounding mountains, and the starting price for a room at the chateau typically begins around $600 Canadian per night, although prices can fluctuate depending on the season. The ideal time to visit Lake Louise is during the summer, from June to September, when the weather is mild and the lake's turquoise waters are fully visible. Winter is also a popular season for those interested in skiing and other winter sports, as the area transforms into a snowy wonderland.
Some people hiding under the tree.
My laces are to go with the lake. Turquoise.
Oh, wow. Should we try and see what it looks like underwater in the lake?
Let's go for it.
So they're going out to those people on the water.
Oh, they were whistling or something like that.
Are they kicking them off the lake?
Can we find grizzlies here? Don't tell me we can find grizzlies. Other people were walking by and complaining they should have checked the weather. Lake Louise also has a trail called Lake Louise Lakeshore Trail, which is very popular, and it's a very beautiful and scenic hike. The hike is approximately 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles long, and it takes about 1 to 1.5 hours to complete. It really depends on your pace. Now, if you are not the hiker type and you just want to come and see the lake, maybe you are gonna be thrown off a little bit by the parking, which was our case. We just wanted to come see Lake Louise and keep on traveling. But they charge $36 for the parking. I know for some of you that's not a lot of money, but if you're not coming to spend the day or go on a long hike, we consider it to be a little overpriced. Although seeing Lake Louise is really worth it, the parking experience is not worth it at all. There are many other lakes that are just as beautiful in Banff, and we are going to be taking you to see them on next videos. And for some of them, the parking is actually free. So they got the people out of the canoe.
They rescued the people.
Good for them.
Now, there we go. They're going back now for the empty boat. They'll probably drag the boat behind them now. Oh, wow.
That's
I
different.
think it's going to fit on there.
That's
They're
quite
putting
interesting.
the boat on it.
I thought they were towing it. There they go. Thinking that they were going to tow the canoe. They're carrying it.
The people get rescued first, then the boat.
Well done, guys. You did a great job. Wow. You don't see this every day. People keep interacting with us, saying hi, but we think it's probably because of the 360 stick up there. It's funny, it's cold now, but when we were coming here, we had the AC on. It was so hot. Wow, look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful hike? So the blue water of this lake actually comes from the glaciers. That's why the water is so cold even in summer, because it comes from the glaciers right up there.
Yeah.
So it seems like we are pretty much the only people here now. The rain scared everybody else. The interesting thing is that the rain did not take away at all the beauty of this place. The lake actually looks a little bluer with a gray sky. The nature around the lake is also quite vibrant with all the colorful flowers, and look at this bird. It really looks like a raven, but it's very colorful. Its colors kind of remind us a little bit of Lake Louise.
There we go, and the rain has largely subsided, Naz.
Isn't that great? The good side of it is that the crowd that was here is gone. Someone is getting married right down there. Up till today, everything we have seen about Lake Louise was either on photos
Or videos,
or
that sort of thing, yeah.
This is the very first time we see it in real life. I think it's even more beautiful than the photos.
And the water is very blue.
In real life. But apparently if you want to get here when there aren't many people, you need to come super early. There are lots of people here, but that does not take away from the experience. It's still very beautiful. They say swimming is not advisable, but there were some brave people swimming.
You could swim in this.
Yes. I really wanted to go in a hotel, but unfortunately we're not guests, so they won't let us in. There's a little river that comes out of the lake. Very beautiful and blue. You guys can see that even the river is blue. You saw many rivers down here that were very blue.
And look at the wildflowers in front of the river.
Ah, such a beautiful
Pretty.
contrast.
It's like a little something or another.
So that's what we saw earlier. It wasn't a squirrel. So cute. So we didn't see a squirrel earlier. The one that had just woken up.
I don't know what kind of animal that is.
It's cute.
Maybe it's Bigfoot. Mini version of Bigfoot, maybe.
Okay. If you like this video, please give us your thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you guys know when we put up new videos. We are also on Instagram. Thanks for watching, keep well, God bless, and bye-bye!